It's time to talk about Legend of Zelda. Zelda doesn't have good boobs. I mean, she's flat. Fix it. I could talk hours about Legend of Zelda, but in this video I'm just going to specifically talk about the ultimate Legend of Zelda game. My dream game that I wish Nintendo would make but would probably never will. Something that would consume my life. I'd probably replay it like 1,000 times because it's so good. I just gotta keep playing. I'm going to talk about the characters, how they should be, because they need to be different from the way they are now. They can be so much better. Then I'm going to talk about what should happen. Then I'm going to talk about the ending. That's it. That's it. Okay? It sounds pretty simple, but if you were to move your mouse around the screen, look, move it, just like that. Look how long this video is. Look at it. It's kind of long, considering I'm only talking about 3 things. Let's start with the characters. Main character, Link. Link needs to be a blonde. In Skyward Sword, he had like brownish hair. There's other games where he has brownish hair. In the newest one that's about to come out, he has like this. It's kind of brown. It's weird. I don't really like it. Blonde, okay? It needs to be blonde. I don't want it brown. If you're gonna go darker, then go black. Make it black, okay? That'd be kind of cool. And his eyes are kind of like yellowish. No, that'd look weird. That'd look weird. Blonde hair Link comes up, okay? He's not going to be a child. He's not going to be a full-grown adult. He's going to be in the in-between stages, which is usually what's going on with Link. But this time, he actually has some muscle tone, okay? I don't care how magical this sword is. That body cannot vanquish evil the way it does, okay? This body would not be able to slay monsters. Yet, freaking Link is not that much buffer, more muscular than I am. I don't want a buff Link. I think that would look gross. I just want a Link that looks like he can beat Ganondorf up with his fists. Regardless of what Link looked like, I would still play any Legend of Zelda game. That's not gonna do it for me. But I think Link should have a dark background. Like this, like he's semi-disturbed, and that's why he doesn't talk. He doesn't talk because he's seen like the most tragic thing ever, like he watched his mother die. Where's Link's mother and father? Okay? It can easily fit in. I'm jumping into like storyline next, right now. Okay, storyline. It starts out with Link as like a child. He starts out as child Link, and he sees his mother being like killed or raped or beat up or something, just something awful. That's why he's a mute. But he just learned how to communicate with his eyes. Okay, it sounds awful. It sounds pretty bad. But Link needs to have like this tough, I don't want to do anything. He needs to have a hard heart, okay? He needs to have a heart of darkness, and he's just so tormented by his memories, okay? That's how I wanted to start out. Later on, he gets like a meaning to life, and the Triforce helps him freaking get over his tragedies and whatnot within his heart. But whatever, okay? I just want him to have like this really bad experience. That way he can be like relatable to like other people, like especially to people who have like that happen to them, just like bad family issues. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I just think that no one can relate to Link because no one knows Link. They know that Link was once a person in a village and he got a sword and he needs to go save Zelda. Who can relate to that? No one. No one has something to save with a sword, okay? Okay. That shouldn't bug me as much as it should, but it does, okay? I want Link to be relatable. Do something. I just think that the dark background is the best way to do it because I think it just make a much grittier game. And more storyline stuff. I want the game to be brutal. I want it to be bloody. I want it to be gory. I want it to be rated M. I want a Legend of Zelda game that's rated M, okay? I don't want little kids playing this Legend of Zelda. I don't want that to happen. They're gonna have like bad scarred memories thing from like this game. I want when you freaking cut a monster with your sword, I want it to actually show a mark, like a slice. It doesn't have to squirt blood but I just want to see a cut. You freaking hit a monster, he just goes flying backwards as if like you have a stick. You don't have a stick, you have a sword. Sword cut people. Sword cut people. I sounded like a caveman. Swords cut people. In Legend of Zelda, they cut monsters. I want the monsters to show like some slice. I want, you know how like in Twilight Princess you met the wolf and it turned out to be a skeleton. He like freaking showed you some cool moves. I want something similar to happen, except like there's like stealth kills. Like you like possibly take off a monster's head. Okay, I want you to like freaking chop an arm off. I want limbs to be detached. That's what I want. Maybe because I'm weird. Maybe because I don't even know. I just want something rough. But that's never gonna happen because Nintendo is their demographic is children, so whatever. I just feel like it would go over so well with the adult fans of Legend of Zelda, which there are. There's tons. There's got to be. I don't know them, but I know they're out there. I mean, I'm one of them. I can't be the only Legend of Zelda fan that's above 18. Zelda, and I'm always gonna bash on Skyward Sword. I'm sorry, it's not that bad of a game. I'm just using it as an example. In Skyward Sword, Zelda, she's like childish. I mean, she's not childish, but like she like it starts out as like Link's friend, which I thought was a cool take. Like usually, Link and Zelda they meet because Link's cool. But this time they grew up together. But the problem is I didn't find this Zelda attractive at all. I mean, not attractive in the way like, I like her. Just like in Twilight Princess, I think she looked amazing. I think she looked great. Zelda looked amazing. In Ocarina of Time, I mean, she was a child again, but you can't really compare like the child Link stories with the adult Link stories. There's a name for both of them. I forgot what they are. I know that one's the fallen hero. I think that one's the one in the middle, according to the timeline. That's not the subject. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. Okay. I want them to make Zelda beautiful. I want them to make her slightly seductive. Is that wrong? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, okay, not seductive. Maybe that's not the right word. But I just want her to be really attractive. I mean, I'm bound to mention it because I'm a boobs kind of guy. Zelda doesn't have good boobs. I mean, she's flat. Fix it. Zelda, okay. I just want her to be made beautiful. I want her to be the princess that she is. Okay? That's all I want. I want Zelda to look like a princess. I want her to look like royalty. I want her, when she first appears in the game, like Link so happens that he goes to the castle of Hyrule, and like all of a sudden, like he goes into like the main hall and he sees like Zelda going down like this big stairway and like this long flowy dress, and he's like, oh, she's so beautiful. But knowing Link, he'd just be like, yeah, something like that. Zelda, she's walking down the stairway, right? And she has like a prince with her, right? And like he's like a good-looking prince, and like you're like, oh, what's going on? Link and Zelda are supposed to be together, but when Zelda appears, she has a man. Like what the poop? What the poop? Okay, I just want like that shock value. I just want it. I want to be shocked. I want something completely weird that to happen. Okay, so Zelda and this prince guy walking down the stairway, like, and then the prince announces something, and you're like, whoa, wait, that's kind of weird. Why would you want to do that? Like, it's something that has to do with, like, we're about to, like, make a treaty with monsters, and they're gonna live with us, or something, I don't know. And everyone's like, what? And then, like, chitter-chatter within the crowd, and then Zelda just, like, with her head down, just, like, kind of like a green, almost like she was forced into it, right? And then later on in the story, like a few caves and dungeons more later, a few caves and dungeons later, you find out that the prince is actually a disguised Ganondorf bum bum bum, and like you see like Link like is sneaking into the castle, and like he sees Ganondorf like looking in the mirror, and it's not the prince, it's Ganondorf. Or like you see Ganondorf, and then like he takes like some weird potion, and then he turns into the prince. That'd be cool. Or maybe the prince is real, except like Ganondorf like kidnapped him and like keeping him locked away, and the prince is actually a pretty good dude. Like throughout the game you're like, oh god damn that prince, I want to slay his mother. But then later on in the game, freaking like the prince appears and he's really cool. He has like a nice sword. He like helps you defeat one of the bosses. I think that'd be cool. I think Link should have like a partner, like once, just once. One dungeon, one boss battle. He has a partner. And maybe it's a two-player thing. Maybe they make this Legend of Zelda a two-player game. That'd be cool. That would be cool. But I don't know how that would work to be a two-player within the entire game. But regardless, I want there to be a guy who starts off like, oh, I hate that guy. And then you have to like him because he's so cool. I want that to happen. I want it to happen. Lastly, I'm going to talk about Ganondorf. I'm going to talk about the ending of the game after I talk about Ganondorf. Ganondorf, I want him to not be so fat. I think they try to make him look big and like muscular, but he just looks chubby to me, honestly. I think Ganondorf should be scary. I want him to be scary. I want him, the first time he appears, or like in some incidences, like it actually scares you, like a jump scare, I don't know. Besides the point, I want to talk about a certain, like, a dungeon. Just like some random dungeon that is literally creepy as hell. And like, there's like a creepypasta on it or something, okay? I want it to be scary. I want it to be so scary that little kids would no longer want to play the game kind of scary, okay? That's what I want. Back to Ganondorf. I want him to be scary. I want him to be dark. I want him to be evil. Evil! Okay? Evil! I don't really care about the appearance of Ganondorf, I just want him to look scary and evil. That's all I want. That is all I want. Storyline-wise, I want Ganondorf to be the one orchestrating everything. And like, how I said like he makes the treaty while he's like disguised as a prince to like have the monsters roam Hyrule, and like the monsters are killing people. And like there's like a certain part in the game where like you're Link and you have to like go through the town, Castle Town. You have to go through Castle Town and you have to witness all these people being murdered, but you can't save them because something happened to you. I don't know, but you just have to get through because you want to save Zelda. Talking too fast. Don't have water. And Ganondorf is just a really bad guy. Finally, the ending. I'm not going to go into great detail of the ending. I just want two things from this ending, okay? I want Ganondorf to die. I want Link to kill Ganondorf. I don't want him to stab him. And then like he's like, final last words. And then like he gets pixelated away into the sky. No! I want him to die. I want him to be slain forever. Well, maybe not forever. Like I want him to appear in more games, but in this game it seems like he died. Okay. Secondly, Link and Zelda need to make out. Okay, maybe not make out, but they need to kiss, okay? Their relationship has been being postponed to so many games. We all know it's gonna happen. We all know that Link and Zelda are gonna make babies and they're gonna be beautiful. Link and Zelda need to kiss, they need a hug, they need to freaking show some form of affection, and that's when the credits roll. They usually let the credits start rolling while like Link and Zelda are hugging it out, and then throughout the credits you see like certain cutscenes. You see like they get married. And then like at the final one you see like another baby Link, and then it turns out like he like has a play sword, right? And like that little Link turns out to be the main character in the next game. That is my perfect Legend of Zelda game. I'm sure I can talk about more, but this thing says 19 minutes. Hopefully for you it's only going to be like 10. Thank you for watching. I know Haunter usually tells you. I want to say it this time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. We all know that Link and Zelda are gonna make babies and they're gonna be beautiful. Actually, when like two really good looking people have babies, it's kind of weird. Like somehow the baby turns out like not as pretty as the parents. And then when you see like a really ugly dude and like a super hot chick have a baby, it's usually pretty good. And somehow when two ugly people get together, they have pretty good babies too. I feel like most babies, it's dependent on the mother, how the mother looks. Yeah, because like you see some horrible looking dudes, but they have beautiful sons and daughters. I don't know why I started talking about this. I'm probably gonna cut that out.